Hello, my name's Phil Ryan and welcome to the Story Hive and writing for absolute beginners. If, like me, you're a person full of stories, it's important you set them down. If not really sure how to, that's why I'm talking to you right now. You see, I found so many people who told me they'd love to write, but they don't think they're good enough, or maybe they don't believe their education or something's prepared them. They're worried about spelling and grammar and everything. Well, I'm here to say that doesn't actually matter. No, not for a good while. And I'm pretty sure I can help you really get on with writing and enjoying it. In fact, loving it the way I do. So let's dive in and figure out stuff as we go. You see, everyone has a story and stories they'd like to tell. And if you're watching me now, I guess you'd like to be able to write them down into a short story or a novel or a script. You might have some really great ideas you want to set down, but you never thought you could. Well, I'm going to show you just how to do that. You see, it's really about your desire to write and become a writer. I mean, we've all grown up hearing and reading stories. As a child, I loved storybooks, and we watched films, and films became our favourites because of clever and engrossing stories. Now, in case you're wondering how or even why I can teach you how to write, well, I've written around 30 novels and short story collection, all of which can be found on the Story Hive website, which you'll see at the bottom of the video. And plus you can listen to so much of work absolutely free. Yep, no sign up, no nonsense, just click and listen. And of course you can Google me and find out more about me. I'm a journalist, a playwright, script writer, script doctor, copywriter and a media presenter. So throughout my career, I've just about covered every genre and style of writing and storytelling you can think of, from fiction to non-fiction. So I'm full of stories, both real and imaginary, and full of how to write them successfully. Now, be clear, this isn't some other writer telling you how to write blah, blah, blah video. No. You see, I think with writing, it's more about understanding the art of storytelling, deconstructing it and learning how to set it down well to create characters that are believable and compelling. Take our lives. They're a series of stories, right? I mean, right now, I'm telling you a story, yeah? So I'm going to take you on a journey with me to tell stories. See, when people say, tell me about your life, we tell them stories from our time on the planet, yeah? Stories that we think make us and have made us who we are. Now, I'm a big fan of documentaries. I love hearing real life stories, especially as so many are just amazing and in many cases mind-boggling, because life is often more unbelievable than fiction, yeah? So stories are just amazing sometimes, and they're important to us all. You think about it. When we meet someone to maybe hook up romantically, it's like an interview in a way, but one where we tell each other stories to show who we are, what we do, where we've come from, physically and emotionally. We tell people our previous experiences, our hopes and dreams and plans. In other words, we tell them our stories. So to write well, in my opinion, we need to capture that honesty, that reality, that sense of genuine, realistic dialogue. You see, in a way, we've been rehearsing for this our entire lives. Is there much of a trick to setting it down? Well, of course there is. There's technical stuff like grammar, spelling, punctuation for starters, but that can be easily learned and referenced as you go along. But for me, the true trick is always about the story, that golden nugget of an idea, the interesting plot, the clever payoff, an ending that leaves you moved some way. Is your story compelling, intriguing, moving? Is it fascinating and interesting? Will it captivate people and hold them? Does it contain emotions, lots of them, just like us, with all our swinging moods and confusion? Because that's being human. So when you come on what I call the beginner's writing journey, you can expect to dive in much deeper than just a bunch of commas and clever phrases. So before we begin, I think it's a good idea to write down notes on your computer, your phone, your laptop or writing pad. So be ready. So please go to the next video to start session 1, because that's the end of my introduction.